Welcome back to another short update on the MRA Renegade. Again, this will be a short one just like the last one, but first of all, I will be changing out the K2-XL for just a standard K2. This grip is too big for my hands. You gotta have absolutely monster hands to use this grip. So I'm gonna just swap it out for this, and I'm gonna see if it is worth putting in a silent buffer system into this. Now, I'm going to let you hear what the buffer in this currently sounds like and why I want to change it out. So I will, if I need to, I'll raise the audio, but if I raise the audio in the edit, I will raise it equally to the same point that I do for when I put this one in. So hopefully that gave you a decent indication of the kind of sound. It's very pleasant. It's like metal on metal. It's not very pleasant. Obviously, it works functionally, but it's not pleasant. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to change out this grip real quick. I'll show the difference. I'll cut to when this is off, and I'll show the difference in size if anyone is looking between these two grips, and then I'll cut again to changing out the buffer system. So I will be back in like a few seconds. Okay, so this is the K2-XL, this is the K2. Profile-wise, they're basically identical, where the real difference is in that grip thickness. On the K2-XL, you get a little squirt bottle. On the regular K2, it's just the empty hollow of the handguard. So, yeah, definitely the XL is a bit too big for my hands, but if you want to see the difference between the two, that is the difference. Okay, there we go. Pistol grip back on. Everything's still good. There we go. So that's it for the lower. I'm just going to leave it like that now. Other way. That does feel much better in the hand. So I'll leave it at that, and I will get to putting in this buffer system. This is the silent, this is the standard one. I will be back when I have put them together, and I will do a sound test. Okay, here's the moment of truth. I will let you hear it, see if it's any quieter. And the verdict is no. This is not at all quieter. This one, let me pull up who it's by. I got it from Marstar here in Canada. So let's see. Marstar, let me find the Marstar. All right. So, according to the page on Marstar, so this is a JE silent recoil spring system. It's described as a drop-in replacement for the traditional buffer spring and buffer for AR platform. The silent recoil spring eliminates virtually all friction and vibration typical of the standard buffer components, resulting in a much smoother cycling rifle with none of the cheese grating sounds typical of the buffer components. That is word for word what it says on Marstar. Now, you tell me, again, if you hear cheese grating sounds. to me, that's pretty cheese gratery. It's not any noticeably smoother, like at all. Yeah, that's pretty disappointing. You can get, what is it, the JP Enterprises? Is that the other recoil? What is it? The JP Custom buffer spring, yeah. This one I know has good reviews, but at least in Canada, it is super, super expensive. Is like, here, let me try. So here, from CTS Supplies in Canada, that JP Enterprise will cost you $269. That is a lot for, in a package that's like this. That is not worth it. The one that's currently in here was $100. Pay $100, and if you're promised a silent recoil sound system, I'd say it's pretty good. This, no way. Steer clear of it. I'm gonna see what I can get in terms of refunds. If I gotta send it back and get a restocking fee, I'll probably do it, because boy howdy does this. Yeah, it says 30-day easy returns. I'm returning this tomorrow start. This is super, super, super not worth it. So that's kind of a disappointing answer. That's a disappointing answer to all this, but now you know. Now there's a video of this specific buffer system in this rifle in Canada that someone may think about getting. At least Magpul never disappoints me. So that's it for this one, and I will take this out and put the stock one back in. Now, I got my Glock back. I want to do a full video on this as soon as I can get to the range when the weather isn't shit. So hopefully I'll have that soon. And you know what, just as a last minute thing, I will go get it and show it off real quick, just so you can see what it looks like. And this is it. Glock 24 slide done by Black Box Customs. I'll get into all the parts that are on this when I do the actual shooting video, but for now, this is where I'll leave it. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe so you can see the Glock 24 in action coming soon.